What is going on, guys? My name is Phoenix, and in today's video I am going to be showing you a actually pretty decent more endgame money making method. This is like the first time I've done that because I can finally get to endgame due to the pets update. It's more of an endgame money making method. You'll get about 400k to 600k each time you do it. This isn't summoning eye grinding, don't worry, but it is going to require some unfortunately slayer grinding, which I know it sucks. Also, I'd like to apologize beforehand if you hear any noise in the background. My dad's working on the house, gotta get some stuff done. But other than that, yeah, let's get right into the video now. Alright, so we're gonna go on over to the hub, and I will be explaining step by step how you can do this money making method. Now, if you go over to the hub island and you make your way towards the bartender, and if you go down here, you'll see Maddox the Slayer. So this guy's actually really important. This guy, you pay monies to spawn slayers, which are like mini bosses for yourself, and you have to do a certain amount of mobs of the same type in order to finish spawning them, if that makes sense. And there's currently 3 types: Revenant, which I am level 3, Tarantula, which I am level 3, and Sven, which is just wolves, and I am level 4. So, also, there are different types of, let's say, types of the boss, each one harder than the last. For example, 500, then 20k, I don't even know what this one is. But I know that it gets worse as and more expensive the higher you go on. So, as well as giving you drops for crafting, you also gain XP accordingly, and there are low drop chance items too, but mainly you're gonna want the XP because that's how you're gonna get this method working. So in order for me to not be like annoying, so what we're going to be using to actually make all this money is Mastiff Armor. Now this is wolf level 4. So if you go over here, boss leveling rewards, wolf level 4 is where you get the Mastiff Armor recipes. So in order to do this, you're gonna first need to get through the first few levels, and then do 1000. Basically, you have to get 1500 XP. Once you do that, then you do it. This one has 2000 health. This is a Sven Packmaster 1. It costs 100 coins each, but it only gives you 5 Wolf Slayer XP. Sven Packmaster 2 has 40,000 damage, health, and gives you 25, but it costs 2,000 coins. Then there's 3. I've done like 1 or 2 of these to help make it go faster, but unless you can do a lot of damage, and I say you have true prot on your chest plate, I wouldn't recommend doing this, or unless you're just a sweat. But Sven 2 is how I did it. It gives a decent amount of XP, and it's not too hard. So basically, you're gonna want to do a bunch of these. I usually have 10k in my purse at one time because with Scavenger, you do also get coins per kill. So that means you can do more than just the 5 bosses 10k would normally give you. So 10k is a good amount to have in your purse without, risking losing too much. And it's also good for not having to go back all the time. So the first few levels, it's going to be annoying because every time you finish a boss, you have to actually come back here and talk to Maddox. But I believe Wolf Slayer 3, you get the Maddox Bat Phone. And did not mean to click that, but the Maddox Bat Phone, it'll give to you, and it looks like this, and this will allow you to contact him from wherever you are, so you can start quests, end quests, that sort of thing. And so it's really helpful. It makes the process go a lot faster. But yeah, in order to do this, you are going to have to get to Wolf Slayer 4, which, to be honest, I know is really annoying, but hey, you do what you gotta do. So, then the next step is to actually craft the armor. So if you check the recipe in Slayer, the one we're going to want to go for is helmet, because it is the cheapest out of all of these to make, and all of these pieces sell for generally the same price, except for these two because they use enchanted diamonds, and that's a bit more expensive. So if we go to Mastiff Crown, we're going to need a stack of gold, 4 gold teeth, and each of these gold teeth are 2 stacks of wolf teeth, which are just regular boss drops. If you do a bunch of tier 2s, you should get a bunch of these. It's more profitable to do a bunch of tier 2s than a tier 3s for mob drops, in my opinion. So yeah, you're going to want to get 2 stacks for one of these and half a stack of enchanted gold. So basically, you're going to want 8 stacks of wolf teeth and I believe 2 stacks of enchanted gold, plus the extra 3. You're also going to need a helmet of growth, which, you know, a little on the pricey side. This is going to cost about 256k to make if you buy it from NPC. But yeah, 5 enchanted dark oak wood, and it'll make the helmet of growth. So once you unlock the recipe and get it, as you can see, it's decent. You could keep it for yourself, but of course we are here to make money. So I believe to craft this, with the prices of the gold and the helmet, is up to 800k, I want to believe. So yeah, it can be up to 800k. I don't know exactly, but I believe that's around the max price to do this. And now, but Mastiff Crowns only sell for around 500k. So what we need to do is we need to get like maybe 1k, 100k, something small, not too big. Basically try not to make this price go over 1,000,000 coins. If you can't get it, well, oh well. Wait till you get more coins. But you're going to want to come over here and reforge it to godly. That's what you're going to want to do. Also, you're going to want to, when you are buying the wood for the helmet of growth, get an extra 16 enchanted dark oak. So that way you can craft growth 5. Because that also raises the price. You can add prot 5, but it doesn't actually really change the price at all. But if you want to do that, that's cool too. It does add a little bit more price to the item. So in total, this should cost you about 800k to around, let's say, 1 mil to make. Now, if you check right here on the Skyblock auctions website right here, and you search up for Godly Mastiff Crown, it says the average sale price is around 1.1 mil. So you'd be thinking to yourself that, you know, it's not going to sell for that much. But I think they're really off, because if you look 18 minutes ago, 1.5 mil, 2 mil, 1.75 mil. An unfortunate one for that guy, but for the majority it's going to be over 1,000,000 coins, unless you're really unlucky. Oh, wrong one. But for the most part, you're going to be making at least 600k, at least. At max, I'd say around 800k. And I don't know if this video is going to completely ruin the economy as my other one did with the enchanted golden apples, in which 2 days afterwards the prices plummeted for some reason, but to where it wasn't profitable at all. But as you can see right here, I recently sold one just tonight as of the recording date, and it went for almost 1.6 mil. So I think another thing you can do to advertise this well is to like hub jump and type in something like godly Mastiff crown in my AH, and then always advertise it as dirt cheap, so even like the poor kids will get in, even after someone bids high on it. And then you're gonna want to say worth at least, and then try to highball it. I do know that sometimes people are rude, but and say that you're an idiot, but that's what got me this so high. So I usually advertise throughout an auction. I put that one up for a total of 1 hour, 3 times at least, and by hub jumping. And usually this makes me a lot more money than when I'm just sitting around and doing nothing. However, also there is a demand for Mastiff Armor, so I don't think you need to worry too much about it. But other than that, that's pretty much how you make money. You just craft a bunch of Mastiff, do like the bosses to get the golden teeth, buy the materials and get the helmet, because that's the most profitable and sells for the same price as the other pieces. But yeah, that's how you make around, you know, like 400 to 800k. I don't know, I'm not scripting this, so it probably keeps changing every time I say it, but that's how you make a lot of easy money fast. Hopefully this method doesn't get ruined. But other than that, yeah, if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, so that way you can get more content like this. I'm sorry this video might have been a bit shorter. I was low on content ideas this week, and yeah, I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever. Goodbye.